Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
So, morning. Probably tell by my face and my voice that it's like, again, stupid o'clock in the morning. Oh, stupid. See, my hair is just doing its own thing today. I can't. Words. It has the dumb.
Oh, brain, why you no sentence?
Now, one thing I've always wanted to get is tattooed on my toes. Something hilarious like. Okay, so I just watched that back and I have no idea what happened with the sound, but I said it would be really cool to get barefoot back at you. Across all the toes with 2 gaps in the middle or something like fuck shoes. But then I thought, if you look at it wrong, it kind of looks like it might say fuck's hose. Either way, it would be legendary. Everyone, this is Todd. He's my bae. My baby. How's it going, man? Good. Good, good. Beanie Wayne in the garden?
I don't know what happened to it then.
Hey guys.
Hi. Hi, Aiden.
All hail Jesus. You want pizza now, don't you? Just had the best idea ever. Dunk that into that. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Aha! In the club. Hello. Take 2 with Le Todd.
Right!
Do 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 do. Baby dance off.
Because they find it quite interesting.
Yes, bitch! She's in the YMCA. Yeah. Dun dun dun! It's like she just freeze frame. Yeah!
You don't think you'll forget, and you do. It's scary.
Even now, I can't remember what it was like when she.
What's weird is it hasn't actually been raining, it's just them two causing a ruckus.
Like,
That's my chicken licking.
I can't remember.
What are you doing with my chicken licking?
Next day. I mean, I still remember Logan being like 2 when I was still feeding him, and thinking he's.
Here you are.
All I can see is like Francesca's forehead.
Yeah.
And her face is tiny on the screen.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Where's it going now? Oh, sorry, did I lift you up out of the sun? Where's to sit up? There you go.
This is hilarious if you play it slow motion.
Boo. 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 Look, Mummy has stuff in her mouth. Boo. Boo.
So Tess finally said it tonight. She says, it's getting really old, Adi, because every time you listen to new music or you watch a YouTube video, you're always saying, oh, that makes me really want to start a band again. She's getting really sick of it, and I apologise, darling. So she just said, you just need to just do it. You can rely on everyone else to keep in contact with you all the time, and that's like your downfall. And she's completely right. So I just decided to just take some initiative, and I just messaged a bunch of guys that wanted to do something with me a while back, and I'm just going to go for it and see if I can get something going. And I think hopefully something comes from it, you know, and obviously I'll keep you guys updated, whatever. I've been writing some sort of cool jams tonight on my guitar, and lately, writing wise, things have just got easier for me. I feel like vlogging's got easier as well. I feel like I'm more natural with it. The way I'm talking to the camera and stuff, like watching old ones and then more recent ones, and I'm like, oh, it's more like I'm actually talking to somebody now rather than some sort of like made up audience that I don't actually have yet. But what's cool is the audience is growing. I'm getting more contact with you guys and stuff, and I'm really happy with that. So back to my main point about music. I'm writing some really cool stuff. Like, I absolutely think it'll be awesome. It's a bit of even it's an even in words. It's an even between all the things I like pop punk. It's got some sort of hardcore influences, and it's got like really sort of 90s sort of vibe to it in the emo sense of like really twiddly and stuff. So it's kind of like a nice even between all that. And hopefully these guys I've messaged will take an interest in that. And I really, really hope they do, because I'll take you guys to the band practice, but I don't want to give too much away. So yeah, I can't wait to see if anything comes from it, because I think it will be really exciting if it does, because I really missed being in a band. And I'm sorry, Tess, if you're watching this again, because, you know, I go on about this all the time to her, and she's probably sick of hearing it. In all honesty, I kind of lost touch with music in a sense of, I used to watch a lot of documentaries on like old DIY punk bands from like the 60s and 70s, 80s and so on, you know, like tour videos and stuff, and that's what made me want to be a musician. That's what it was. That's what I said, you know, damn it, want to be in a band again, because I watched a few documentaries earlier on a style of music that I'm not usually used to listening to, and it brought back that spark of that memory of like, oh, that's what I used to do. And that's what first initially got me into it, watching old documentaries on like old Trojan reggae and punk, especially a lot of punk. I know my punk history quite well, so I got quite a good mark in college on my punk history, so that was pretty cool. So this was like just a recent documentary on a bunch of 90s bands, and it just sparked that memory trigger off, you know, of how I used to feel about music, and seeing all the DIY shows where they would just spring up in houses or like in random like town halls and stuff. And I used to do stuff like that, and I've completely just lost it all. I used to be a promoter. I used to put on gigs. I used to help bands, etc., etc. You know, do the whole whack. And if I was booking a show, I would try and get my friends' bands on, or see if they knew of anyone of a similar style, and just, I don't know, try and do as much as I can to put on an awesome night. So I feel really out of touch after just watching it. It's silly, just that one little memory trigger has just gone, that's what you've lost. You've lost your connection with music. And I think since like slowly stopping doing that is where I sort of lost touch with music, and it was like one of the slight little reasons I sort of left my old band. It was, I just didn't feel connected with the music anymore. And then that's when I started finding stuff that I used to be into when I was like a young teenager, and getting back into that, like my pop punk, and then getting now into hardcore when I was like 16 or 17. So my first musical tattoo was actually Your Demise, The Kids We Used to Be, which is around my ankle down here. And so yeah, I started and got into my ska punk again, and now I'm getting back into stuff that I used to be into, and I feel like I've sort of found my old self here. And now I have so much to write about, so many good things, so many sort of like heartaches and stuff like that as well, stuff that's really annoyed me and things like that over the past year or two. In such a short time, so much has happened to us. It's given me so much to write about, which I didn't have before. I used to just have to make stuff up or write lyrics about politics, and I'll be honest, I don't understand or know politics, so I couldn't write about it. I couldn't relate to it. So now I'm writing stuff that's real and stuff that people hopefully could connect to. So I'm excited for that. Sorry for rambling on. I'm going to go now. So thanks for watching. We've been the Spicy Fam. I'm out of breath. Such a loser. Seriously though, thanks for watching. You are a complete legend. Tell yourself that every day you're going to be something amazing one day, or you could be something amazing tomorrow, today, you are now already. Trust me. See you tomorrow. Cheers.
God, thank God that's over. He was rambling on a bit, wasn't he?
I know, right? Jeez, God. It's like shut your mouth, you know?
Oh God.